You open your eyes to the soft glow of morning sunlight, filtering through the curtains of your luxury hotel suite. For a moment, you almost forget where you are, but then it hits you. Tonight, thousands of fans are waiting for your performance. The city outside is already buzzing, but in here, it's calm, quiet, and private. You stretch, breathe deeply, and smile, knowing the day ahead will be long, demanding, but unforgettable. The first thing you do is hydrate, a glass of water with lemon to kickstart your body. Then, with soft music playing in the background, you go through your gentle morning routine, skincare, a little meditation, and vocal warm-ups. Your voice is your instrument, and like an athlete preparing for a match, you start slowly, humming softly to protect and strengthen your vocal cords. Breakfast is light but nutritious. Fresh fruits, yogurt, green tea, and protein. Nothing too heavy. You need energy, but also agility. As you sit at the table, you glance at the schedule for the day. Soundcheck in the afternoon, media interviews, rehearsals, wardrobe fittings, and then the big show at night. It's a busy day, but it's also the life you dreamed of since you were a little girl. The hotel's private gym is quiet, reserved just for you and your trainer. The city is wide awake now, but here, it's all about focus and energy. You tie your hair back, slip into sleek workout gear, and step onto the mat, ready to move. Fitness has always been part of your lifestyle, not just for appearances, but because your body is your stage. Tonight, you'll be dancing, singing, and performing for hours. Endurance is everything. You start with stretches, loosening your muscles, breathing deeply. Then the real work begins: strength circuits, core training, and dynamic movements designed to mimic the choreography you'll perform later. Burpees, planks, squats, it's a full body routine. Sweat drips down your forehead. Music pumps through the speakers, and your trainer shouts encouragement, keeping your energy high. Midway, you switch to cardio. The treadmill hums beneath your feet as you find your rhythm, imagining the rhythm of your songs. You picture yourself on stage, lights flashing, the bass vibrating through the crowd, and suddenly you're not just running, you're rehearsing. Every stride feels like part of the performance. The arena is empty, but it already feels alive. Rows of seats stretch into the distance, waiting to be filled with thousands of fans. The stage is massive, glowing with LED screens and spotlights, even in daylight. This is your battlefield, your second home, and soon it will be roaring with energy. But for now, it's time for precision. You step onto the stage in casual rehearsal clothes, comfortable sneakers, loose pants, and a cropped hoodie. No makeup, no glamour. This is the raw part of the process. The microphone feels light in your hand, yet heavy with expectation. The crew adjusts lights, sound engineers test levels, and your dancers stretch on the sidelines, ready for practice. Mic check 1 2. Your voice echoes through the arena. Instantly, the engineers adjust, fine-tuning every frequency to make sure your vocals soar above the music tonight. Then, the first beat drops. The speakers boom, shaking the stage floor beneath your feet. You close your eyes for a moment, letting the rhythm flow, and then movement. You sing, you move, you breathe with the music. Even in rehearsal, you give it power. The rehearsal is done, the stage is set, and now comes one of the most magical parts of the day: transformation. You head backstage into your private dressing room. Inside, it's a whirlwind of activity. Racks filled with glittering outfits, tables covered with makeup palettes and hair tools, and the faint buzz of blow dryers in the air. Your glam squad is already waiting. They know your style, your vision, and most importantly, how to make you shine under thousands of flashing lights. You sit down in front of the large illuminated mirror, and the process begins. The atmosphere is buzzing but calm, a perfect mix of creativity and routine. First, skincare. Hydrating mists, light serums, gentle massage to refresh your face after rehearsal. Then comes the makeup. Brushes sweep across your skin, adding contour, shimmer, and bold eyes that will cut through the stage lights. Lipstick chosen carefully to match tonight's look. Something powerful, something iconic. Step by step, the natural morning version of you transforms into Dua Lipa, the superstar. Backstage, the energy is electric. You can hear the crowd chanting your name. thousands of voices blending into one thunderous wave of excitement. The arena is full, every seat taken, fans holding glowing signs, flashing lights, and phones raised high, ready to capture every moment. The floor shakes with their stomping, the air buzzing with anticipation. You stand in the tunnel, just behind the stage. The lights are dim, the LED screens flashing visuals, the bass thumping through the walls. Your heart beats in sync with the rhythm, not from nerves, but from pure adrenaline. The voice in your earpiece gives the countdown. 1 minute to showtime. Your dancers gather around, the team giving you a final cheer, a circle of energy and focus. Hands joined together, and with a shout you break, everyone running to their places. You take a deep breath, microphone in hand, and step into darkness. The stage lights fade, the final applause echoes, and slowly, the arena begins to quiet. You step off stage, heart still racing, sweat dripping down your face, adrenaline pumping like fire in your veins. Backstage, the crew and your team are waiting, clapping, cheering, embracing you. It's not just your victory, it's theirs too. Every dancer, every sound engineer, every stylist played their part in creating the magic that just happened. You collapse into a chair in your dressing room, still in costume, chest heaving as you catch your breath. A team member hands you a cold towel, another gives you water, and your glam squad begins the process of gently removing the heavy stage makeup. The exhaustion sets in, but it's the sweet kind, the exhaustion of giving everything you had to thousands of people and receiving their love in return. Soon, laughter fills the room. Dancers pile in, still buzzing with energy, swapping stories about little moments from the show. Someone missing a step, a fan waving a crazy sign, a pyro effect that looked especially epic tonight. You laugh along, your voice hoarse, but your spirit high. Someone opens champagne, and you all toast together. To the music, to the fans, to the shared dream that keeps you all on the road. It's past midnight when you finally arrive at the hotel. The city lights are twinkling outside, but the streets are calm compared to the chaos of the concert arena just hours ago. You step into the lobby, hood pulled over your head, trying to stay low-key, though a few fans notice you and quietly wave. You give them a soft smile before heading upstairs. Inside your suite, the atmosphere is different, peaceful, serene. Candles are lit, a warm bath is already waiting, and your favorite herbal tea sits on the nightstand. You peel off the last pieces of stage costume, sinking into the hot water, letting the steam relax your tired muscles. The sound of the crowd is still echoing in your head, almost like a phantom song looping in your mind. After the bath, you slip into soft silk pajamas and sit by the window, overlooking the city skyline. You take a few deep breaths and open your journal, jotting down small reflections, the energy of the crowd, the funny backstage moments, the emotional faces of fans singing along. These little notes are reminders of why you do what you do. So one day, when you look back, you'll remember not just the fame, but the feelings,